Alright folks, the deck is Handbuff Paladin. The goal of the deck is to excavate a bunch in the early game, working our way towards the legendary treasure to buff up all minions in our hand and deck so that we can bash our opponent in the face with them. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I will fight with honor.
Let's go with an aggressive keep here. Try and get some buffs rolling early so that we can kill quickly. Oh, they're banging.
Hello.
Well met.
Well met!
Armor!
Incredible. Let's forge this, but not necessarily play it next turn. I might want to draw some more cards to get some more value off of it. Let's see what we draw here, though. Another Randy Savage. Might just go here next turn. Oof. Oh my god. There's no good play into that. That just hard counters me. I have to try and bash minions into it. One of these two. I can't kill them both, right? Surely. I haven't seen this card do anything outside of duels, and it's just devastating right now. Okay. We're fine. They should probably just preemptively trade, though. Well, now I get to kill 2 minions. Why does every opponent do this?
Time runs out on me. Whoops.
Let's forge here, play this one. And we bump. Got a lot of options for next turn. That should be guaranteed to hit, right?
Steady.
I would like to go with Gnomelia. Their cards have no cost, so this is actively pretty bad for them, I would imagine. Oh, it's already a transform card. They just got unlucky. Ideally, we would just turbo buff this Leeroy and figure out a way to win with that. We do have the technology to do so. Ow. Order. It's fine, we'll just get a paintbrush soon. Surely. And the opponent definitely doesn't have a second holo technician here. That's a lot of value. Potentially. Do appreciate getting additional cards. Let's try and protect this so that we can Ogre Fist it next turn. And get the Wind Fury going face. Could also just play the Ball Buster into the Legendary Treasure. I didn't realize how big this was. I do think that Druid is arguably one of the worst options because it like requires a weird Togwaggle setup.
forsake.
The light dims, but we fight.
Let's do this.
Open your minds to the light.
Just keep chopping through. Mean. But at least it only does 2 damage.
The circle of life is over.
Let's go here.
Cease your quarrel at once.
Repent.
Now, we seem to have a lot of stats on board, I'm noticing. And in hand. There is another spreading plague, though. But our minions just kind of cover it.
Be reborn in my image.
What was chosen there? Oh. I think we have lethal.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
Warrior is most likely Reno, so we really need to go fast in this one. But probably not a good matchup. Unless maybe the opponent forgets to draw the Bran or something.
The light dims, but we fight.
I don't know that I've seen a Riff used in a while. Not a great draw in this situation, but we can get through the excavating a little bit faster than we have been doing lately. Let's lead with this to draw 2.
Repent.
This is pretty good. Next turn to draw some more, or we could just shove a Kaleidosaur. It's also just the aura. I do think I like drawing off of these, though.
Repent. The light dims, but we
Haven't seen them forge anything yet. Oh, yes, I have. I think if it doesn't come down here, it's very likely to just be a sanitize in hand, though. So that kind of gives us information, even if it doesn't get revealed. So I think it kind of makes sense to go like Shroomscavate here to get more stuff on board.
repent.
And then if we have the read that that is sanitized, just hold this back. Gaming. Let's Go here, see what we get, and then probably want to Shroomscavate. Actually, do this and get some value. Trial by Fire is probably one of their best on-curve plays here. Any decent chance that, or very likely that that dies, but the other minions remain safe. It's not Reno. That is the second shield block, so maybe just like an Odin warrior.
One more coat of paint should do the trick.
I would like to develop this, I think. Next turn we can play this into the Ball Buster. Which isn't guaranteed, but is 2 out of 3. No, 4. The fact that it's not Reno makes it a much, much better matchup for me, though. Okay. Very nice. Should be able to very easily get our Kaleidosaur fella down next turn, or dragon, whatever it is. This is the Kaleidosaur. Okay. What? Well, that's very funny. But also very much seems like the worst one they could have taken in this situation. Just going for the Giga Chad move, I guess. It's 25. Not quite there. That seems like it would have been helpful, though. Like, I sincerely think any option but the one that they chose would have put them in a better spot. Like, the mass hysteria probably just clears the board a lot of the time, doesn't it?
We do what the living cannot.
Clearly, they just knew that they were going to get the stars align. Got some bad news for this opponent. Donk. Poisonous face gets us lethal.
You could not stop me then. You will not stop me now.
Yeah, let's keep the Outfitter, and probably nothing else is good enough here. This is a decent curve. We can coin 2 into 2, 3, 4. It reduces the value that we get off of the Outfitter, but it gives us a chance to get ahead on a board, and like by the time we run into, that's a lot of minions already. By the time we run into or get the Painter's Virtue equipped, there will be a lot of minions in hand as a result of like just natural draws in the Paintfin. figure out what I'm going to use this for. Let's start buffing some minions. Got a lot of rush minions that allow me to swing back the board, as well as like the weapon helps with that.
For justice.
Let's go here. And here. I've excavated once.
Candle mudslider.
Order. Could just chop things down with the Gnomelia. Makes it a little bit more awkward to do so.
Before he was cool.
For justice.
Let's go here, see what we get. Sure. Do need to hit one more Excavate. I've never seen this card before in my life. That is an unbelievable roll, man. Come on.
For justice.
Okay, that is our fourth Excavate. Well, after we get this down to next turn, probably want to play this, and then we have this and the reward together.
We only need one.
The citadel stands strong. For justice.
Okay. Surely we don't get Giga Scammed again here. Okay, it's not too bad for me. Play this on the Gnomelia, I think. I misordered that horribly.
Justice.
Still haven't drawn the Leeroy, which is what, at 9 attack? 10 with the Aura. Oh my god. Oh. Just yet another high roll. The game wasn't over though, was it?
I am the Horde. I will fight with
How can
honor.
one person be a horde? That math is not mathing. Kind of like the Paintfin on curve into the Painter's Virtue, but I'm a little bit concerned about the lack of other early game that I have. taunts, huh? It's got to be better for me than Reno.
But slighter.
We can coin the weapon. Then we play this and the Murloc behind it.
Blood and plunder.
Ow. It's just like a race to see who can buff their minions the most. Could also play this next turn if I need to. It removes some of the awkwardness with the weapon and like the taunt minions. Because we can just potentially kill off a taunt minion and then swing and still buff something behind it.
This place is scary.
Okay, yeah, I think I like this line. Just here.
For justice.
This also probably forces them to attack into this.
The Ariel is slain.
I forgot this card existed, I'm gonna be honest with you.
For justice.
Let's go here. Play this.
But slighter.
Probably just strapping this bad boy back on next turn so that we can keep the buffs rolling. Could also continue the Excavate chain. I think maybe a Shroomscavate into weapon is looking pretty good if this survives. So that we can give him Divine Shield and kill off a taunt. Never mind.
You no take pickaxe.
Let's go here, here,
For justice.
and swing. Once again, Leeroy is nowhere to be found. This draws a couple cards though, which I'm into. Like these two together next turn looks pretty nice.
Out of my jungle!
So we probably play this first, swing into it, or play both of these. No, just the one. It's the same number of minions either way.
One more coat of paint should do the trick.
A minions. So we could buff one of our minions, and then debuff the opponent's minions.
Yes, go on too long.
A Gnomelia would have been nice here. Really? I got very lucky off that. Hey, there's Leeroy.
For justice.
Let it dry.
Okay, not bad. Very good. Jeez. Holy!
Move quickly. I don't have enough mana.
The light dims. But we
That's an Excavate high roll, if I've ever seen one. My god. What did I do to deserve that?
Where's your pass?
This is big. I mean, that's fair.